Hi, it's Lindsay Smith from Remax Jazz. Thanks for tuning in to another segment of Friday Morning Coffee. This is my opportunity every week to share what's going on within our real estate market within the Oshawa, Whitby, and kind of Clarington area, and give you some insight on the ins and outs of our business. Now, today what I thought I'd talk about is I just took the position, if I was a client and I was looking at hiring an agent to either sell me a house or to sell a house for me, what are the interview questions? What's the process that I would go through? So I thought I'd share with you a little bit about how to go through that interview process. The one thing that I've always thought of is there's two different types of job descriptions when you look at the agents that are out there selling houses or selling clients' houses. And it is, it's more of a legal term, but it's called the difference between functionary and fiduciary. Now, the definition of functionary and fiduciary is, a functionary is one who is in a specific task relationship with the clients. He or she does what they need to do to get the job done. While a fiduciary is one who not only takes on the job, gets the job done, but also enters into a high trust relationship with his client and feels total responsibility for the outcome. So if you're interviewing agents, how do you decide whether your agent is fiduciary or functionary? And I would say that one of the biggest clues is when you're interviewing them, you're asking them questions, are they entering into what looks like an advisory or consultative relationship with you? Or is it more of a retail type relationship where they're just giving you information, allowing you to decide on your own? So a fiduciary agent, you can see, is known for one who interprets the data rather than processing the data like a functionary does. They anticipate the needs of the client rather than responding to the needs. Perceives information rather than records information. They use their intuition and judgment rather than following the rules. That's one of the biggest identifiers right there. In 24 years of selling real estate, I get a gut feel. At the end of a deal where maybe a buyer is dealing with me and they say, how did you know what to go in at? Because we would have paid more money. It's a gut feel or an intuition rather than just following the rules or following the standard protocol. Sometimes you got to go outside the box to get the best deal for your client. And at the end of the day, they own the result as opposed to just kind of dealing with that tasks that come with it. So if you're interviewing agents, a couple of ideas that you might want to take into consideration would be, one is identify the type of service that they're offering. Are they offering fiduciary or functionary type of business? So are they going through the motions, hoping that it's going to get sold, just sharing with you about dumping it on the MLS system and hoping that there's another agent out there with a client who's going to get the house sold? Or are they actually going to show you a process of exactly what they're going to do to get your home sold or to get you the best deal if you're a buyer? And I think that one of the easiest ways of identifying that is, are they giving you information? Are they giving you a sense that they're taking charge of this and they're actually giving you information? One of the things I hear over and over and over when I'm in competition for a listing is the seller will say, we had 3 agents in, you're the third, and you're the only person that gave us a price. And what ends up happening is a lot of times the difference you can see between functionary and fiduciary is the fiduciary agent is willing to put their name on the line and say, I think your house will sell for this, we should list it at this is how we should market it. As opposed to a functionary agent which would walk in there, and I've heard this so many times, where they'll say to the client, well, what do you want to list it for? And I think most people are looking for a direction. If you've got any other questions, you can either email me at lindsay@soldbylindsay.com or give me a call at 905-434-5222. And below this video, there's a list of the differences between functionary and fiduciary. I hope that helps out, and I'll talk to you next week.